Alpine's Hemp Company. Gummies, seltzers, syrups, and more. Treat yourself to the best.
With your look at local sports from across the Hickory Metro, I'm Jason Savage for WHKY News, and this is one of the more refreshing things I've been able to say. We actually have sports we'll talk about tonight. A little bit of normalcy finally starting to creep back in. It's still tough, still a lot going on, but we also know how important sports are, especially for our young athletes. But it's our pleasant diversion, right? Well, we got some. High school volleyball action last night. There was only one game out of our area. That's all right. Catawba Valley Athletic 2A conference matchup. It was a good one. Bandy's getting by Maiden in 5 sets, winning 3-2. We had a pair of high school boys soccer games from last night. In the Catawba Valley Athletic 2A conference, Newton Conover would double up Bandy's by the final of 4-2. And in the Western Foothills Athletic 3A Conference last night, Hickory went on the road and defeated Statesville 3-1. Now, in a meeting that was held earlier on Tuesday, athletic directors for the Northwestern 3A 4A Conference did announce that there would be no athletic events for any of the conference teams through October 5th. That would be Saturday. The press release also noted that how this will affect the remaining conference schedules will depend on decisions from the North Carolina High School Athletic Association's Board of Directors and local school systems. I reached out to the North Carolina High School Athletic Association yesterday and have not had a response back. Now, the Northwestern 3A 4A Conference includes a lot of mountain schools, and they are Alexander Central, Freedom, High Brighton, South Caldwell, along with Ashe County and Watauga. Now, as we reported earlier this week, Freedom's high school's football and baseball fields were flooded by the Catawba River overflowing its banks. Ashe and Watauga counties are, of course, some of the hardest hit by the storm. Currently, Ashe County High School is being staged as an emergency shelter for the county. Now, Ashe County, Burke County, Caldwell County, and Watauga County schools all had previously announced that there was not going to be any school for the remainder of this week anyhow, which also means that the only school in this conference that is in school is Alexander Central. In fact, Alexander County schools only went back today. So obviously, those mountain schools, it's going to be a lot harder as we get down the line to try to figure out exactly how we're going to work the remaining fall schedule. Following an impressive week, Lenoir-Rhyne's Evan O'Leary was named the South Atlantic Conference Women's Soccer Offensive Player of the Week. Despite not scoring, she was responsible for all 3 of Lenoir-Rhyne's goals this week, providing the assist for each of them. She helped the Bears tie 4th-ranked Columbus State 2-2, and her corner kick allowed Vivian Becker-Peralta to score the Bears' only goal in a 1-0 win over Wingate on Saturday. Currently, O'Leary is tied for the NCAA Division II lead with 7 total assists, and her 1 assist per game is tied for 2nd. She now sits at 23 career assists, placing her 5th all-time in Lenoir-Rhyne history. Her 7 assists this season alone already good enough to tie her for 10th all-time in a single season. Very impressive. Appalachian State Volleyball announced that Friday and Saturday's pair of volleyball matches against Sunbelt foe Louisiana have been canceled and will not be rescheduled due to the effects of Hurricane Helene. The Mountaineers will be returning to action October 11th and 12th when they go on the road to Norfolk, Virginia to take on Old Dominion. So while we do certainly have some sports starting back up, we also being respectful of the fact of the situations still at hand. The Holmes Convocation Center, we learned, is being used as an emergency shelter as well. So again, still some higher priorities, but good as well to see some normalcy taking place. That's our look at local sports. As always, we keep you updated with the latest at our website, WHKY.com.